video is the pattern is a bit changed. We are going to discuss 5 applications of business intelligence. So how this BI is being applied to 5 different industries, Rupam is going to tell us, and the catch is he has to do it in 5 minutes. 5 case studies in 5 different minutes. So are we ready? All set for it?
A bit tense. Okay, but we'll try.
Let's try. Let's hit the timer in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Retail industry. How will you integrate business intelligence to it?
Retail industry is the most widely used industry where business intelligence can be used. So the first thing that we can do with business intelligence is to track the sales. And when we say sales, the most important thing is how my sales is going on. I mean, let's say this year, current year, last year, previous year. And then the most important factor of any retail industry is the margin. So how your gross margin is working. So how year on year your gross margin, net margin, EBITDA, COGS, these all things can be monitored using business intelligence. And if you talk about the other sections, we have the inventory, because sales and inventory goes hand in hand. So inventory, understanding the inventory and their reorder level and all these things can be tracked using business intelligence in real time. And the third most important, last, not the least, or third, whatever you say, what we usually focus on retail industry is the store loss strategy. You talk about the voids, you talk about the refunds, how much, because these are all pilferages that happens in any kind of retail industry. So these are the things that you can monitor in retail industry. One is your sales performance, second being your inventory, and third being your store loss strategy, where you talk about your refunds and pilferages and damages and such on.
So I guess it's just a tad bit over 1 minute. Let's try to skim it up again. Let's just beat the heat. Second industry, it's managed IT services. In 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Managed IT services comprises of several data sources. If you talk about your databases, you talk about your patch management, server management, you talk about your ticket quality, you talk about so many, other things are also there. So these things can be, these all data sources. You talk about your antivirus, you talk about your SCCM data, you talk about your CMDB, the database that stores all your asset management, and all these things can be tracked using managed IT services, and that too in real time. We have done such case studies, and definitely we can help your business to work on such case studies and BI applications as well. Yep.
So I guess this is well in time, and it hooked up for the first one. Let's hit the third industry, that is the healthcare. How are you going to support the healthcare industry with business intelligence or BI? In 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Healthcare industry again, it's a major industry that is getting transformed into digital, using digital transformation. So the major business of healthcare is to convert their outpatients to inpatients.
Okay.
So that particular rate of conversion is the major parameter or KPI for any kind of healthcare institution. Now the first thing, the major thing that they track is doctor wise revenue, yield, how much the conversion is. OT utilization is one of the most important thing that healthcare would be like to look into, and that too in healthcare in real time. If we can give these things, then definitely healthcare is going to get the business can get into a good shape actually. Talking about department, so whether it's the pediatric department or the gynecology department, or whether the general surgeon, surgery, orthopedic, how these departments are performing, and how the different doctors are performing in these areas. And definitely if you go up, there are multiple use cases as such, but these are the major ones.
Okay, so again we have completed it well within 1 minute. Next industry is the hospitality industry or the hotel industry. How would you cater to their needs?
Great. Similar to healthcare, hospitality industry, it's not the patient, but it's the rooms, the guests. So there also we have a conversion ratio that, okay, how many bookings came and how many rooms are occupied. So for hospitality industry, occupancy rate is the most important KPI that they would like to track. Sales performance, then you have your occupancy rate, and then your inventory. So inventory is also plays a very important role. Talking about the housekeeping, talking about the housekeeping inventory that they have. So those things can be tracked and monitored on daily basis using BI on real-time basis. And then you can see from what channels you are getting your bookings, whether you are getting through web channel or whether you are getting directly from any digital marketing. Those analysis you can do, and is there any correlation between one type of sector which is giving me more income or business? That those all things can be seen live using this BI technology.
Okay, that is exactly 1 minute that we finished it, and this is the last case study. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, sure.
Entertainment industry. How are you going to integrate BI into it?
Entertainment, and entertainment. Definitely, entertainment also is an sector where BI can play a very important role. So, entertainment is a very widespread industry. You talk about gaming zones, you talk about cinema, you talk about entertainment zones. So these all things, the first and foremost thing would be the sales performance of these region. And specifically, if you talk about cinema, let's say, so how are your movies performing? How are the shows performing? Per show, how much is the occupancy rate? Again, occupancy rate plays an important role. And believe me, if you talk about the cinema industry, the major revenue is not the tickets, not the box office tickets, but the food that they sell. So we know these things, and we can apply these technology and understanding into the businesses as well. Talking about the other factor, if you talk about entertainment zone, then again sales performance plays an important role, and the machines, the games, how they are performing, what is the revenue coming out of it, is there any relation between one game to another? Those things comes into picture for BI.
Okay, so that's all. I guess 5 industries covered in 5 minutes. Almost there was a little hiccup here, So okay, so that was all 5 industries for you, brought to you by Mr. Rupam. How business intelligence is being integrated into these 5 industries and how simple he made it for us to understand. So if you didn't get it, just rewind the video and watch it again. There's no problem. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to it, and share it with your family and friends. And if you are an entrepreneur, then these are the guidelines that are going to skyrocket your business today. Work today for a better tomorrow. That is how we can wrap up this video for now. And if you have any stories or experiences to share, you can anytime go down, hit in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That's all for this video. Thanks, Rupam, and thanks our viewers. Bye bye now.